Hello, let's make one more video in English. These days, I've been reading um, The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Rereading, actually. I keep reading the same book again and again. And I have to invest. I don't know exactly what I have to research and decide what I should invest in. But Benjamin Graham's book is very interesting. One of the things I don't understand, for example, is the definition of working capital. Benjamin Graham uses this term frequently in his book, but I never know what exactly is working capital. According to his definition, working capital is the net current asset. It's the difference between net assets and net liabilities, I think. But the question becomes, what is net asset, net current asset? What is a current asset? Because we have in accounting, you have your balance sheet, you have asset liabilities and book value. Book value is the difference between assets and liabilities. But Benjamin Graham talks about current assets. Current assets is not equal to total assets. You have to deduct something. I don't know exactly what. He considers as zero, I think, the fixed assets, whatever. But I don't know what exactly fixed assets are. So I don't know how to calculate this working capital, this idea. But what else? Besides that, the working capital, Benjamin Graham, the intelligent investor. And these days, I have to be more disciplined and maybe update my blog. And for a long time, I'm not writing anything on my blog. And was one of my projects, one of my ideas was to start a book, write a book on Buddhism. But I have to have this discipline of writing at least 15 minutes every day on my blog, on my book. Otherwise, this book will never get out, never get finished. And I also was thinking about maybe I should open my own company. I was thinking about a website. This is an idea I'm having for a long time, actually. To have a website and that the content can be written by the user, and just like YouTube, just like Wikipedia, but the content itself would be about questions. It's a website where you could have tests. You could test your knowledge. You could test a website composed of exams. You could make an exam right there on the test and get a diploma, get a certificate right on the spot. This is one of my ideas, because on the internet you have information. You already have a lot of information, Wikipedia and all the other sites that give you information. But none of these sites give you a certificate, a diploma, some kind of document that proves that you know about a minimum, about a certain knowledge. And my idea was to open a website exactly for that, to give people the opportunity, the way to make an exam, make a test, and receive a certificate right online on the website, directly on the website. Because at present we don't have this kind of site, and if you want a certificate, if you want a diploma, you have to go to school or make an exam you have to pay money, and these exams, these tests are not given all the time. You have only a certain dates of the year, and there's a lot of limitations. There are a lot of restrictions. You have to buy the books, you have to study. And my idea was to do this kind of exams online, to have a website for that, especially for that, where you can make a test, get a certificate right on the spot online. I think that would be very interesting, because it would not be limited to just one subject. It could be any subject. It could be Portuguese, English, Japanese. For example, right now, how can you get a certificate about the Japanese language? Let's suppose you are studying Japanese, and the only way for you to get a diploma certificate is by applying for the Japanese proficiency test. There's a Japanese proficiency test, and that's one of the ways for you to get a certificate. But the Japanese proficiency test, of course, you have to pay for it, and the test is given only four times a year, I think. Only at limited places. You have to go to a certain place. You have to pay the money. You have to apply. You have to go at a certain date. And it's very complicated, I think, in my opinion. And why we cannot do this kind of test online on the website and get a certificate immediately, right on the spot? And that's one of my ideas too. If such a website doesn't exist, maybe I should make myself this kind of website. And the whole problem, of course, would be the financing. How to finance this kind of website? Because my idea is to give the website for individuals for free, just like YouTube, just like Wikipedia. The user itself would be able to use the service for free. So, where does the money? Where would the money come from? Because we need to have money. We need to have financing, some kind of financing. And my first idea, of course, would be donations. But I'm not sure donations alone probably would be able to support the site. And it would need something more besides donation. One of my ideas was to charge a fee for corporations. For individuals it would be free, but for corporations would have to pay, and give certain kinds of privileges to corporations, or people, or anyone who would pay to have a premium account. At a premium account, you have two kinds of accounts: a common account, a premium account. A common account would be free, but a premium account people would have to pay and give certain privileges for people with premium account. And in my idea, most corporations would want to have a premium account. For example, corporations companies. One of the ideas was to give corporations would want to, for example, to test their own employees, give tests regularly to their own employees about companies' regulations, for example, and give a certificate to their own employees, for the employees who have passed the tests, passed the exams. But these tests would not be public. It would be only exclusive to the company. So the tests would be closed. Only people with a certain account, a certain password would be able to see those tests. So for companies, I would charge a fee. But for individuals would not be able to do that, to have a closed account, to have tests. All the tests that common users would upload would be public for anyone to see. The only way for you to have secret tests secret content would be to have a premium account. That would be one of the privileges of a premium account. That's one of my ideas. I don't know. I was thinking about it. It's very interesting. I want to go ahead with this project, but I need time, I need financing, I need a lot of energy. I don't know. Let's see.